Hello, everybody! It's the new year,
And Timo is out in full force.
and we're out. We got a drip of all of the variety. I got a new one. This is a fresh Akatsuki blanket.
Ah,
Um,
nice. Has Zuko obtained the other one?
he has obtained the other one. Yes. So for all of our newcomers of the new year, my name is Dragon's Fury, and that individual over there is
Infernal Drake.
yes.
Nice to meet you all.
And we
And
welcome
for everyone
you.
returning, welcome back.
Yes, and we welcome you to the Dragon's Den podcast. Um, all right, enough of the intro nonsense. Whatever. We're getting back to what we usually do. We back at it again, and it's been a time. It's been a time. The night, a nice wrap up. 25, nice wrap up. And we got plans. We got plans for this year, and hopefully we are able to pull it off. And I am in high hopes that we can, because when we wanted to do our live premiere at MegaCon Orlando, we were able to do it. So I think we can pull off our new stuff that we want to do, which is join more conventions. We want to do more live appearances there for all of our fans in Florida, and for our friends abroad to see other aspects of what we are available outside of just like the gaming, because I am very much a entertainment performer style. So I cosplay. Technically, Infernal does too.
Hey, I've cosplayed a couple times.
Yeah, that's why I said technically you do. But I don't know if you claim the title as cosplayer.
When I fully make my own cosplay, like fully, then I will say, God, I gotta work on my mouth.
So yeah, new year, new settings, new equipment. Gotta work out some kinks.
Yeah,
I don't
I already
look
have
washed out like
a
a
light
light
on
bulb.
my face now.
Yeah, I was like, so I got me some new lights, so I don't look like a light bulb. I look like a person. And that's nice. And we'll have new cameras and all that fun stuff. So there's going to be a lot of changes this year, and we are hyped. But along with the new changes, we were to keep it how we have built it, which is just two guys running their mouth about whatever has come to my mind over the week. That being the case, I need to check my notes.
Jesus.
Let's see, which one was it? All right, so we're gonna start it off with some scenarios, whatnot. And that would be, so here's the question: which
Okay.
one, which is worse? Which is worse, being the child of?
The
And
child of
yes, the child of in media, anime, TV shows, whatever the tropiness, however you want to think about this question. Which one is worse to be the child of? High profile parents, or the nobody parents?
Okay, so basically the parents. Okay, well let me get some clarification. What do you mean by high profile parent?
So like it's like, oh, it's the Rembrandts of like, so basically like like fantasy, like we'll just go with fantasy, right? So you have, it's like, oh, like the five noble families, the Rembrandts and the renegades or whatever, like high profile parents, or
Okay.
nobody parents, like the farmer, the 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 peasant born, if you will, since we're using the example in fantasy. Which do you think is worse story wise? Like if you were the main character or a character of that story, which do you believe is worse to be a part of in the trope? Having high
I mean, from
profile, or low?
from most like stories I have read and just like how they end up, I would say like the high profile is probably the worst. Just because like I'm saying that because I feel like majority of the time they either get taken out by rival by families, or they do some stupid shit and they all die anyway.
Okay. So let's give them some help. Let's go down the route of like they're not infamous famous, right? They're benevolent
Okay.
famous. Let's go with like everything is fine, right? Like the only like negative aspect of it is just like the expectations and the like
Okay.
the tea times and have to study hard and the
Sign me up.
like the horse lessons to be an equestrian along with being the greatest tennis player, like stuff like that, right?
Welcome to the Prince of Tennis.
There you go.
I mean, I guess if we take it that route, then I mean, obviously, if we say like there's not really any negatives from it, then technically the high profile is not the worst. I mean, we're taking it that route. I mean, yes, like you're probably gonna be. Well, I mean, both would be busy depending on like what kind of work you have to do.
This is
There's one
very much a wheels versus doors debate. There's no necessarily right answer. It's just
Yeah.
like, how do you view this situation? For me, out of all of the shenanigans, I would say the worst is the is like the nobody one, right? Because I feel like even though you have all of like the pressures and expectations or whatever, like you're still seen as a person.
Yeah.
Now on the other side, they're just like, nah, you ain't shit. Like in the most literal sense of that
It's on
term,
the
like,
on level.
like you're not even on level of shit. Like they will rather take the shit that you use to grow the plants and food for these people than you because you work with it, right? So for me, it was that. Now,
Okay.
of course, because I can't leave anything alone and I like chaos, controlled chaos.
I was gonna say like, we don't need erratic chaos.
So like controlled chaos is what is the so would your choice change if it was perceived for both of those? So like basically it's opposite. So it's high profile like parents that aren't actually like they aren't actually that, or low board parents who are actually more than what they lead on. What would you change your answer if that was the case?
I'm not gonna lie, my brain just stopped working. Okay, well, from what I can gather,
So to help with contemplations,
I mean, I would say like the worst one would be the high profile that isn't actually high profile, if I understood that right.
so yeah, so let me help with the clarifications just in case. So Wiseman's grandchild, right?
Yeah.
So regular setting, so you have him and you have the prince, right?
Yes.
And like the king, high profile. And then you have, grandchild, whatever, but then you just have regular, degular, what he actually is, right? So he's the perceived one, right? So you have Prince, who is the prince, and then you have the grandkid, who isn't actually the grandkid. Like he was, he's adopted. Right?
Yeah.
So that's where I was going. I was like, which do you
Got
think is
it.
worse? Like they are high or whatever, or they're not, and then you find out later.
Yeah, I mean, then yeah, I would say like it's like, oh hey, like you're supposed to be all this great, and then it's like maybe not. So yeah, I would say that one.
Okay, so you would switch that. It'd be worse for the you're acting like you are. And it's like funny enough, happened in Power Rangers.
Oh really?
Yeah. So it is not RPM. Yes, RPM. So RPM is basically the apocalypse. Is an alternate dimension where a apocalypse happens. And one of the Rangers, she, before all of everything went to shit, she was, one of the like richer families, like essentially like the Rockefellers or whatever. And she was the
Yeah.
classic stuck up bitch, right? She was the worstest. And then when shit started hitting the fan, everyone abandoned her except her butler, who, helped her get to, safety, blah blah blah, right? So
Mm.
story progresses, whatever. She's now become a ranger. She's realized that, you got to be a good person and all that shit, blah blah blah. She ends up meeting back up with her parents, and they're like trying
Yeah.
to stage this whole thing of marrying her off to another prominent family now in like the apocalypse prominent family. And it comes out that they don't actually have like any money. Like they are like broke, and they're like the things that they had their assets in and wrapped up into whatever are no longer viable in the current state of things. And that
Yeah.
everything that they've been doing of being like, oh, fancy, because they're wearing their nice clothes and shirts and whatever, it's all a facade, right?
Hmm.
And it's just like the one of like the other like snooty, which is funny because even in Apocalypse you still have like people who somehow turn out to still be richer than the others. It's crazy.
Because why not?
That they were like you have to do this, because like basically trying to like force them to marry him, because it's like, we know you guys aren't, like, you don't have any money. We know you're not what you used to be anymore. Like, you have to do this to maintain face, right? And like the daughter,
Hmm.
is, and then like that whole development works out. So like that's part of like where this like conversation came from, of like these different stories of how like they saying, another big one being Black Clover, because you have it amongst everybody, right? Like, so you have whatever Mara Leona's family is, his name is, because didn't actually watch Black Clover.
Well, yeah.
But it's Mara Leona and her brothers, and then you have the, what is it, the chick, the water wizard chick from Black Bulls.
Noel.
Sure. I don't know. You could have said anything and I would just have to go with it. I honestly don't know. Again, comes from prominent family, but she seemed like, she's like kind of like the disgrace of blah blah blah. But then you have Asta and who's literal orphans, and then and he's basically arisen to be a prince of sorts, like in the public eye, like he's the public prince. And then you have like Asta being the public knucklehead, which is also hilarious because has on multiple occasions of what I have watched, has checked everyone who's been talking shit.
Yeah, basically.
Like, he's like, I can make fun of him. You can't.
It's like, this is my rival, not yours.
I was like, rival, also brother. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So it was like, yeah, he's like, only I can make fun of him. He's my idiot brother, not yours. And and then you have with the Wizard King, the current one, being very counter to what everyone else is. It's like he's not feeding into it, which I enjoy of his character. Like, he's just like, yes, I'm the Wizard King, like, yes, I have certain responsibilities, whatever, but everyone was like, oh, you can't act in such a proper manner, while he has literally one of the Black Bulls members in his lap. He does not care. Like, he's like, she's fine, we're fine, we're all cool here. Like, we're all friends here with us, nothing's wrong, she's giving me a snack, we're good. So it's you know, it's a fun thing to sing, and I feel like those stories kind of come out a little bit better than just like staying true to like the trope. It's the and then you have the just complete disrespect to both sides with Eminence and Shadow.
Oh yeah, no, like
Because he's from a prominent family, but he shows that he ain't shit, but he actually is. But he's hiding the fact that he is from that, and then he's going to be to be other families who aren't shit but actually are, but then they're hiding it from the fact because they know someone's going to come after him. And
it's like we are just. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's ridiculous.
it's very, very much of the fun tweakage or whatever. But so oh my god, whew, long day. And
Busy day.
it not busy, just long. Um, my the individual who pays me is good at what he does, but not to the level he thinks. And
Really.
yeah, and so it's very much of a kind of a there's multiple ways to do something, and there's not necessarily one way's wrong per se, but there's
Yeah.
the results of the various methods are vastly different and give off different, results for like different goals. And unfortunately, that is where we kind of like butt heads, is that he's I feel like he's focused on something that it would something that should take a back seat to other things, and because like the other things will feed into the thing he's focusing in and make that better.
Yeah.
And that's with anything, right? Like everyone's different, everyone like processes different things, everyone sees the situation differently, and so you just have to like
I
roll
see
with it,
left.
whatever.
No, I see right.
It's like, yeah, I see. It's like I see a snake, I see a rope, like, but it's both an S. Like, it's both in the shape of an S, right? And it can be kind of mentally exhausting to put out the fires, so to speak. But it is what it is. It is a current step in my life, and I'm just kind of like rolling with it for now. And what comes of the year is going to be highly hinged on the either acceptance or the kind of falling back from the basically how things are being done.
Yeah.
So we'll see where we're at month 6, right? Like it's pretty much like that's kind of what it is. Like, the people that I've been working with up to this point, I thoroughly enjoy. Like, they're fun guys, whatnot. But ultimately, you gotta look out for number one. And
Well, yeah. I mean, you
what
gotta look
posting.
after yourself, and I mean, who knows what jobs may open up.
It's hopefully all of them.
Well,
That
yeah.
being said, I don't know if he actually has a different name for his thing. Let me see if I can find him. Did it not save the contact? I thought it saved. Oh wait, no, I haven't. I have saved. So so we've been hosting a event at JW Marriott, and
Nice.
it's going to, that time this airs, it will have been 7 days of just laser tag.
Let's
And
go.
our next door neighbor is for the game room is a DJ who is from our area.
Oh, cool.
And I'm trying to see if I can, because I know what his actual name is, but I'm not trying to like put him on wrong blast. I'm trying to put him on blast and like, yo, this guy's great, but I want to be like the right.
Like, if you're gonna put him on blast, you gotta give the right name.
Yeah, I got to give the right name because I know because he told me he has multiple monikers he goes by, and so I got to find the right one because I don't know which one. I'll figure out tomorrow. I'll see him tomorrow. But the story being is like I got the chance to meet this guy. He's a DJ for Orlando, but he's actually like the head of the team. Like it's like a DJ group, so it's him and like 15 other premier DJs for the Orlando
All DJ
area.
at the same time.
All DJ at the same time. And they range from like doing like bars to like big events. Like right now, he has a New Year's Eve set downtown. So, or he would have had a New Year's Eve set downtown, and that's what's going to be, you know, like big. Like he's doing these sets for, you know, the game room, for the hotel, this past week. And like all these other different gigs and whatnot that we've been chatting about, and he is interested in getting into the convention space,
Nice.
because that is an untapped market of like gigs, because like
That's it.
a lot of the con goers aren't necessarily club goers. They're not necessarily ravers.
Club glowers.
Yep, club glowers. They're not necessarily ravers, right? But they all do like to go to the after party, the themed after parties for their kind of like fandoms or whatever. And so that is an untapped area, and he's really good at understanding what it means to have a good time, right? Like all of the days I've been
one thing you need.
Right, all of the days I've popped over there and we've been hanging out and whatever, and like just bouncing off ideas of what we could have done in the space that we've had. Just love it, right? So I will have his socials by the time this is live, so I'm gonna put those all in like the description or whatever. But definitely we are in. I mean, you, me, Apollo, whatever. There are collabs in the future. There will be collabs in the future of
Excitement.
doing, you know, like live performances, live podcasts with him, you know, musical accompaniment. Because I was telling him, it was like, they would be so cool to have you as like the DJ, and then us like walking out to you playing the set, and like us doing, you know, the episode, you got the audience in, like.
That would be cool.
So many big things that could be done that like is just so exciting to me. That would be like just so cool. Like just imagining being on the main stage for MegaCon is just, and the fact that it could be like reasonable in like our future. It would be like, let's go. Like, let's make it happen.
Like, it'd be awesome, but at the same time, I feel like I would be Bochi and just hide in a box.
You might just hide in the box, but that's fine. Because
just give me the mics, I'll hide in the box.
Yeah, but that's like that we could do it like, you know, like the VTuber thing. So it was like, you know, you just, you know, we have like a cutout or something of your model, and you're just hiding out in the crowd or something. Whichever, like we can make it work. But it going along those lines of the being, you know, very active to really expanding and taking the show to like new levels, and I think we can pull it off very well. And like I have a lot of leads now, and I'm super duper happy for it.
You got the resources.
I got 3 sources, so yeah. So we got DJs, like, so it's like, because now that gives a DJ, an AI artist, music artist. Which I don't even think it's fair to call him an AI music artist, because he writes all the songs. He just puts it into like the AI model.
He uses AI for the vocals.
for the the style and like the vocals or whatever,
Okay.
right? Yeah, but like he writes all of the music, he publishes all of it himself, he's doing the artwork and all that.
Like if they're doing the music themselves, then that's better than having AI write your own music.
Yeah,
Like
no,
at that
yeah,
point,
he's writing
you are
all
not
of
the
it.
creator.
Yeah, he writes all the song, he's inputting everything, and then he's like, I
Okay.
want it in this style, I want it like this, blah blah blah, with this like flow or whatnot. And he has a lot of music out already, and he's very much taking the stand as like, hey, this is his style. It's not for everybody. He understands that, but he's still gonna
Yeah.
put it out there. So shout out A1 Cipher. I know you occasionally watch, so hey.
Shout out.
And we have more stuff with Apollo, hopefully, because I think he's solidified into his notch for being Pokemon. I think
He's taking on Pokemon.
I think he's going to stick with Pokemon. Like that's his thing. He really enjoys Pokemon. He's like Magma. Like he has like all the games. Like he's played all through. Like right now he's doing the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon like playthroughs. Like now he did the DLC for whatever
ZA.
the ZA.
Yeah.
He did
Yeah,
those videos.
Magma actually just bought that for our copy, so I still gotta work on that.
And so like he's posting a lot on there, so Apollo Black 115, check him out and all this stuff. So we do have some stuff for that, like hopefully coming up, like ideas of videos we want to do, streams we want to do. I've found another League streamer. I call him my Yordle Egg McMuffin. Egg McYordle Muffin. There it is. That's what it is. It's just like Egg McYordle Muffin. That's what his name is. Is that? Hold on. Let's see. Because he had he changed the name. I think he changed it to Tim the Human. Let me see. Because he's constantly on my stuff. Because I met him recently in one of my streams. Yeah, Tim the Human is what he changed it to. But I met him as, Egg. And then
Egg.
his title was Egg McYordle Muffin, and TikTok didn't like it, but I like it, so that's what he is to me.
You are now Egg.
He is Egg. So shout out Egg. You know who you are.
Egg.
We have stuff in plans with we've played together. He's mainly on Wild Rift. So mobile streams, but he came back to regular League.
Still waiting on that console version.
Cause like look how RK 2KO went, or whatever the frick that game is.
Oh, the fighting game?
Yeah, it's fun, but like there's no push for it. There's no incentive to really like check it out as a fighting game.
Yeah.
And so I play it or whatever, but I don't like playing games alone, so it's kind of like on the back burner with like a lot of my games right now. But there's a bunch of like good stuff we have planned, so we hope you all stick with us through the journey, and we are super excited for all of our current followers, new followers, and future followers of our journey. Any last words?
Well, since it's going to be a new year when this comes out, maybe we all have a good 2026.
Yeah.
I hope my mouth will work next episode.
And we hope his mouth worked. Hey, yo. Oh, God. And with that, we love you all. We thank you all, and help us keep moving forward. So share us with your friends, like the stuff, drop a comment. It could just be saying babushka, and we can go from there. Help us with the YouTubes. But
until
the next one, we will see you then.
See y'all next time.